Cheers, VC. What's going on? It's LJ. In this video, it's all about cassettes. In more than one way, too. And not only do I have a killer stack of cassettes to share with you guys, just awesome metal finds, but the beloved SAE cassette deck is on the fritz. Damn it! It developed a little appetite today. It went off its diet and decided to start eating the tape. The bad cassette deck. Never eat Slayer. Never eat Slayer. Slayer was saved. All is well. And so now what we've been using is the Old Faithful, the Onkyo dual cassette deck. I made a separate video on this cassette deck. This is the SAE C102. This is really cool. Late 80s. The drawer slides out. The buttons are on the front. So it kind of looks like a CD player, but the drawer slides out. Cassette goes in. Really nice cassette deck. Definitely one worth saving. So right now we just have it opened up. Man, that thing weighs a ton. Checking out the bells. See if we can figure out what's going on, and I don't know, hopefully get it back up and running sometime soon. But anyways, what a stack of cassettes this week turned. You gotta see it. Check this out. Freeze frame! Very cool stuff, right? Let's start going through this because this is just stuff that does not pop up. Now, my last cassette update with metal cassettes was, I had mentioned I found, there's an antique mall not far from here, and there was just this box of cassettes there that had no business being in an antique mall. And I mean, when I saw them and saw the cassettes, I got closer and closer and started seeing the titles, and all of a sudden it was like, out of my way! And then I kind of quickly realized that everyone else in the antique mall was really there for like vases or waltzes, and I was just like, antique mall stuff, not heavy metal cassettes. So it was really company of one, which is perfectly fine with me. I didn't have to beat anyone else off, and so I picked up a bunch there. I showed those in my last video. There was 10 or 12, and I went back this week hoping the person had more or had put more out. Fortunately, that was the case, and I got a bunch. Here they are. So let's just start going through them. Just some really cool stuff. First is Megadeth's Euthanasia. I did not have this, so that was a very cool find. And we'll take a minute here. I'll show them to you guys. The inserts. It's definitely kind of a cool part of what cassettes are all about. So this is Megadeth's cassette from '94. Very cool stuff. Speaking of Megadeth, what is playing in the background is the new album Super Collider, which is, man, so just go get it. If you like Megadeth at all, don't miss on it because it's absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Alright, second, check this out. This is Sword, metalized. It's from 1987 on Combat. Man, is this an awesome cassette. I thought I remembered this, but I guess I really didn't. Wow, what an awesome album. I don't think there's anybody in the band that went on to really do anything else that you'd remember or be familiar with, but just killer, kind of like a light thrash. It's not super heavy or anything like that. Now here comes Super Collider. Check this track out. Hopefully you can hear me over it. Here's Dio, Sacred Heart. Great tape. It says Vivian Campbell on guitar. Great stuff. Here's Udo, Mean Machine. In the last update, I had found Udo's Animal House. There's Mean Machine. Great album. Seriously, Udo from Accept. Anything Udo touches is just gold in my book. Amazing. Listen to that. Alright, check this out. Possessed! Eyes of Horror. I never see this kind of stuff. This is such a good album. There's Possessed. This is from the late 80s. Also, when is Possessed from? Possessed 1987 on Combat. Possessed, they're kind of hailed as the fathers of death metal, but I don't know if I get death out of it because I'm not a big death metal fan. Here's 3 from Halloween. How cool is that? And later stuff too. So this is The Time of the Oath. Check this out. Great insert. This is 1996, 97, somewhere around there. This is just, I mean, they have really taken the stuff a long way with the pumpkin characters. This was an excellent cassette. I kind of lost track of Halloween after the late 80s, early 90s, like most maybe did. And here's another cool one. This is Better Than Raw. Check out the cover art there. And you got to see the inside of this. It's worth it. It's so cool. This is from, what, 98. Awesome album. And I was talking to Greeno earlier. It's like Halloween, man. They just do not stop. They put out an album like every year, every other year. A couple of original members still with the band at this point. Man, they sound great. This was a great album. Great album. Here's Halloween, I Want Out live. This is from '89, so the original lineup of the band. Epic. Epic stuff. This one I remember having back in the day. That was a great, great find. I think they really only had a few albums out at this point, so they didn't have much to pull from. Alright, when King Diamond shows, King Diamond shows. Check this out. Here's the Spider's Lullaby. What a great album. Man, this is just killer. I'm not even rushing this video. Seriously, grab a drink. Check out these, because I can't not show you these. Awesome stuff. And the Spider's Lullaby is such a great album, too. All of these are. So this is a lot of, like, King's late 80s, early mid-90s stuff. Here's Conspiracy. What a great cassette. Another one that just does not show up. This one, the print is worn off a little bit, unfortunately. But everything else is in great shape. Like, the insert's awesome, and... well, except for the piece that just broke off, but whatever. Seriously, just cool stuff. I mean, this is quality stuff. You know what I mean? It's the stuff that just does not show up. So many cool cassettes out there, but... and it's like, this is the stuff, you know, sometimes you gotta pay a little bit more for, but wow. Absolutely wow. Sorry, this is The Graveyard. I have this on CD as well. It's just a great, great, great album. Awesome stuff. We're getting there. We're about halfway through the file. Hang in there. Here's House of God. This is from 2000. I've actually never heard this one, and I haven't played it yet, so if anybody knows it or they're familiar with it, let me know. Drop me a comment. I'm sure it's epic. I mean, really, anything King Diamond touches just about is anyways. He's really never misfired, so there's 4 just killer new King Diamond editions. Speaking of King Diamond, we'll step down the stack a little bit. Here's Merciful Fate in the Shadows. Let's turn that down a little. Great cassette. Great, great, great cassette. It's another one that I have on CD. And you gotta love, you know, getting into the 90s and late 90s, early 2000s. I mean, the inserts just started becoming epic, and every bit as epic as the albums themselves. Speaking of epic, I should pull out Faith No More's The Real Thing and play that too. I know it doesn't fit with this stuff, but whatever. This is cool. This is Whitesnake, Love Hunter. Fantastic album, and this is on Fame from the UK. When I saw it, I almost thought it was like a copy, but it's not. It's just a clear cassette with some different labels, and I'm just not used to seeing the UK releases. And that is a fantastic album. I love the early Whitesnake stuff. Love it. Here's Judas Priest, Jugulator. Not bad. This is Tim Ripper Owens in the band. I always thought the cover was like a horrible pixelation. Like, it could have been much better. I'm just not a huge fan of Tim Ripper Owens taking over for Rob Halford and Judas Priest. It's alright. It's worth owning, but it's just not fantastic. Somebody may disagree, whatever. Here's Somewhere in Time from Mayhem. I didn't have this, and of course now I'm going to find 5, and we're all familiar with the artwork from Somewhere in Time. I'm getting better at handling these videos, huh? Very cool stuff. There's 3 more. So the Maiden collection now on cassette is almost complete. I'm really only missing a couple. And it's funny, there's a few I have a few copies of, and a couple I just can't find. Here's Sabotage, Hall of the Mountain King. This one's a quick insert to show you guys. There's not much to it. Sabotage is such a great band. If you're not familiar with them, just like great. I've always kind of called Sabotage power metal. Really good stuff. On the back of Finding Lucifuge, Danzig 2, Danzig 1 shows up. And on the back of Brandon making this his album of the week, it was like the next day I found this, which was super, super cool. To find it on vinyl is awesome, but in high school, it was 9th, 10th, 11th grade, it was the cassettes that I had in my jacket with me all the time. So now to have 1 and 2 both back, it's like, I'm complete with Danzig. To be honest with you, there was a copy of Black Acid Devil there, another Danzig album, and I left it there. Beyond 1, 2, and and 3 if it pops up. That's it for me with Danzig. And except Death Row, I had never heard of this album, but like I said earlier when we saw Udo, I mean, Udo can do no wrong for me. So this is 1995 and still has Udo in the band. There he is right there. And this was a fantastic album. I could not wait to get home and pop this on. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. That is just, I mean, this is the stuff that, you know, it just does not crop up. I wasn't expecting he'd bring any more in, but man, was I tickled when he did. So thanks for checking it out. I have got to get back to work on this and see what the deal is. So I'll make another video pretty soon. I think maybe an album of the week. But anyways, guys, keep the great videos coming. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Glad you're digging it. Talk to you guys soon. Ciao.